Hey everyone, so this is a crafter factory here where the crafter pulls the items out of this hopper line through this hopper and then spits it back up. So this one does sticks, so later on those same sticks can be used in redstone torches, for example. So I'll just kick it off here, just a little clock, got these 4 droppers with the raw materials in it. I'll spit them out every now and then. And as it comes through, you can see this one's making more sticks. And as it goes along, you see this next one's making a bit more, and so on and so on. So if you want to make this, obviously need your hopper line here. You start out a little 3x3 donut, these 4 sticking off the end. You have your crafter facing up into the hopper, and another hopper next to it, sucking out of the hopper line facing into it. So what we're going to do here, we're going to put a lectern down there. Read out of it with a comparator, bit of redstone dust, read the hopper, put it on subtract. Then, if you skip ahead a little bit, you want to come down from this block, you want to come down 2, put a block, put a torch on it, and put a sticky piston on it. And we'll get to that in a sec. Then you put a repeater out of that. Comparator there, repeater there. Bit of dust, pair of bulbs, block there, piston. You want some more observers. Observer above the redstone block, into a bulb, observer, another block, and that facing down. Sorry. And then observer to power the crafter there. And that's basically it. Now you just need to set it. Mistakes were made. So yeah, this is going to be droppers for now. I'll just put that back. So then to make this work, you want to put a book on, click it through to 14 pages. You can do 13, but I found 15 to be a bit more optimal for how I wanted it set up. Stack your resources, and then some non-stackables just to fill that out. And that should be going. Okay. Now that's dropped below 64 and 64, so it'll turn itself off. And down here, where you come across to this end, this is just a whole row of impulse item sorters. Reading off this hopper. Got an observer, and a bunch of rails. Observers every 10th block. Just keep it sitting down strong. And got to drop down one here. Repeater, copper bulb, and a comparator there facing into this block with your redstone dust, the redstone torch, piston. So what happens there, if this hopper fills up with whatever, that'll click on, update, well obviously it'll be the other lights to click on, it'll update the observer, send a pulse through, it'll power this bulb, which will unpower that torch, drop it down. Now this unit isn't going to be active. So you can do a whole setup like this and hook them all up, turn each individual one off. And then as you drain it out, it'll update again, turn the bulb back off. So that'll do everything up to 5 inputs. You can have 5 inputs on your hopper. So that'll do everything up to 5 inputs there that don't need a second stage of crafting. Alright, so I dropped this signal line down a little bit so we got the room to build the second stage block. So that's just a dropper in there with a facing into it. There's the crafter. Face your craft into the dropper. I will do this beforehand, otherwise I'll fill this dropper as well. So that's doing the bow. And just preload that with a few. So now we've got that sort of set, and that's crafter ready to go. Now you want your lectern back there. Comparator setup again. In the repeater. And this is a very drop heavy part. Rail across. The rest goes there, so that'll bring the power across from the servers and power the crafter. Now you got to use a observer to power this crafter, because it'll power this crafter, which will shoot the dispenser out and leave a hole in the middle, and immediately after it'll fire this dropper to put a bow up in that crafter. So it's important you've got to power that with an observer. You probably can power it with something else. I'm not sure. The observer worked, I stopped looking. Okay, so then you just take your comparator output, feed it off into this repeater, into a block. Then you just got to send your signal down and put a repeater into that block there to turn off that torch. So obviously that hopper, that comparator will turn on, and turn this signal off. When that happens, the sticky piston retracts and stops the system. So that's the second module. The attachment module is supposed to do the dispensers, or other two-stage products. And then you just put that through to 14 as well. This is currently being recorded in release candidate 1. So I'll just make sure it still works in the final release when that is released. So this was inspired by Tango Tech's Redstone Factory in Hermitcraft, but where instead of his system signals your storage to call for resources, whereas this works best hooked up to farms where you get a bit more of a drip feed of resources, and just crafts it on the way into the storage system. There's a lot that could be done to improve it. If you want to find it, have fun, go for it. This is what I found to work for me, and it does the job as far as I can tell. So I'll just sit here, wait for this clock to run out of items, and see what else is turned off. Alright, so this clock's run out of items. I'll turn it off. And at this stage it's looking like it's still just sticks that stopped. Yeah, so it's still just sticks that's filled up in the system. Here's the sticks chest. That hopper's full. You can see it's reading something in this chest, 7 sticks. And that's powered this and turned off the sticks crafting module. Well, thanks for watching. If you build it, good luck, have fun. If you improve it, good on you.